Jessie is doing yard work, so. And it's hitting the window. So if you hear that, that's what that is. I don't want to go tell him to stop because it's getting really hot out and he needs to get it done so he doesn't get heat stroke. Hi guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Hope you're having a nice day today or night or afternoon, whatever time it is. I hope you're having a nice time. Today I want to show you a really cool website that I found. You know what? A subscriber is the one who told me about this website a long time ago. I would say about a year and a half ago is when I made my first little palette. And the website is called Coastal Scents. They have all kinds of makeup for really affordable prices. I would actually compare them sort of to BH Cosmetics. However, their eyeshadows are way higher quality. I haven't tried their brushes, but I heard they're really good. But today's video is just gonna be on how to create your own makeup palette. Coastal Scents does have pre-made palettes. If you are like not creative at all or you don't want to take the time to make your own palette, they do have pre-made palettes that you can buy for really affordable. I think they have palettes on sale for like $6 right now. And that's the thing too, they always have sales as well. But today I wanted to show you that you can create your own palette, which I think was so cool because for me, I'm someone who I have a love-hate relationship with palettes. I love buying makeup palettes. However, I've always wanted I just wish I could, you know, take this color from that palette and this color from that palette. Or some palettes, I love all the colors, but there's really no transition shades. And I've always just wanted a super universal palette. And one of the trends right now is influencers coming out with makeup palettes, designing their own, picking out their own colors, which I think is super cool. And I'm like, I want to do that. I am an affiliate with Coastal Scents. Disclaimer, I just want to be honest with you guys and put that out there. However, they're not paying me to make this video. Nothing like that. Like I said, I actually discovered this brand a year and a half ago, so I've been using it since then. And the whole purpose of me making this is because I just think you guys have to try this. I thought it was so fun. I'm not making this to order from my code. It doesn't matter to me, but that code to order will be down in the description box. It is a hot mess because I have been using this puppy anytime I do my eyeshadow. This is all I use. But this is the one I came up with. Don't worry, I will go ahead and insert swatches of all of these for you guys along with the names. But basically, they're kind of really similar to the Makeup Geek little pots, but these are called hot pots. And they are magnetic, so they come out just like this and they pop back in. They have such a huge selection of shades. So not only do they have lots of colors, but they have so many different finishes available too. They have from opaque, which is super pigmented as you can get, all the way down to sheer, which is kind of the lightest coverage. And then they have all kinds of different finishes. They have satins, they have shimmers, they have mattes, all different kinds of options, which is really nice because everybody has different preferences. Some people like super pigmented shadows, but the problem with super pigmented shadows sometimes is they can be hard to blend. Some people prefer sheer shadows. Creating your own palette, you can choose what you put in. Now, normally these guys are $1.95 a piece, which is not bad at all. However, they always have 99-cent hot pot sales. Always, all the time. So if you sign up for their email list, they will notify you when they're having that sale. That's actually when I created this palette. So each of these was 99 cents. The empty palette was $9.95, something like that. So this entire palette cost me 37 bucks for 28 shades, customized. You get to arrange them how you want. I did mine kind of by tones. I was toying with the idea of doing all the shimmers together, all the mattes, but I don't know, I just ended up doing it this way. But if I want to change it, I can move these little guys around. And they have all different kinds of options for the cases. I like the solid lid, and I wanted to get the 28 palette. They also have palettes with clear tops. That way you can see what's in them when they're closed. The first time when I actually tried them out, I actually only made a 12 size palette. These are extra shades. I still have to fill this smaller one in. So if you don't need 28 eyeshadows, you can totally make smaller ones. And the quality of these, like, I mean, as you can see, I used this entire palette on my eyes today. The quality you'll see in the tutorial, they are just so blendable. They're pigmented. They don't have an ungodly amount of fallout. For the price, you can't beat it. I would say the quality is very similar to Morphe palettes. So if you need a comparison that way, and I'll just go ahead on a couple. The only, I will say, disclaimer, these blues, they actually were labeled as opaque, which means they should be super pigmented. And I mean, they swatch okay on the fingers, but when I was doing the arm swatches, which you'll see in a minute, they are not quite as pigmented as the other ones, but other than those two, like, I'm super obsessed with every single one of these. Like, I'll go ahead and dip my finger into a few more. Red. Like, look at that. Holy cow. And like I said, they blend out beautifully. When you were little, do you remember going to Build-A-Bear, like how freaking cool it was? Like, I get to pet my own stuffed animal. Like, that's kind of how I feel about making this palette. Like, it was so fun. I got to customize it. So I just wanted to share it with you guys because I genuinely love these hot pots and I love my palette. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the swatches first. And then at the end, we'll get into the tutorial on how I got this look right here. So yeah, let's get into the swatches.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am, and I would like you just the way you are, the way you are. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do.
Alrighty guys, so I already went ahead and put on my full face of makeup except for my eyeshadow and lipstick. For this tutorial, I am just gonna go ahead and kind of show you what I'm doing rather than talking so much. You guys can listen to music, kind of just watch what I'm doing. Just because I feel like tutorials go much faster than when I talk. When I talk, the video ends up being super, super long. So let me know down in the comments what you prefer when I do tutorials. Do you like when I live talk you through it? Do you like when I do voiceovers? Do you like when I do this kind of thing where I just show you what I'm doing and insert clips here and there with some music? Let me know because I just want to give you guys whatever is the most helpful for you. So here we go. Workout plan, I'm the envy of all my friends, and I gotta work at the mall again.
Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la. La 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 la. I just wanna hear you say that you want me to. I told you I can't get you off my mind. Come let me hold you now. I wanna lay in your arms. Come let me love you now. Yeah, you're the one that I want. I wanna stay here. I wanna stay here with you. I wanna stay here with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. I wanna stay here with you. I know I should have done this, should have quit this long ago. Can't stand another heartbreak, but it's time to let it go. It'd be easier for me if I turn away to flee. Oh, but there's something holding on in the way of being long gone. Time to wake up, time to wake up. I try so hard to fade away, but something's forcing me to stay. It'd be easier for me if I turn away to flee. Oh, but there's something holding on in the way of being long gone.
Alrighty guys, so this is how the look turned out. I'm actually super happy with it. Again, like I just can't get over how blendable yet pigmented these suckers are. Just really fun to work with, and you just can't go wrong with a good sunset look. Using the oranges to kind of blend and the reds to kind of pop. But anyways, yeah, super happy with how this turned out. And like I said, I'll go ahead and put a link to Coastal Scents down in the description box if you want to create your own palette. Like this video if you would like to see more makeup tutorials in the future. Gotta put the normal spiel out there. If you're watching this and are not yet subscribed, and if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to become a permanent part of my YouTube family. And other than that, I'll go ahead and see you guys in my next video. When I did that, he stopped. Wonder if you could hear that from outside.